Hello, welcome once more. Uh, is my sound on? Or the game? Well, I think so. Okay, so today we're gonna be being a normie about this. I want to see what happens if I just tell everybody that it's like carbon monoxide or bugs. I'm sure it'll be the bad ending, but I'm interested. What happens if I'm the worst employee ever? Oh, hey. Okay, wait, there's new things, right? Did things did things change? Am I still in the game? Please open. Are there new options? I probably should have opened this game before, shouldn't I? Everything is the same. I'm I'm confused, but I'm intrigued. If I reset my weekly progress, will this go away? Do I have to win the game for this to wait, let's there's an art book. Okay, wait, before we become boring and normal, I wanna look at this just in case it's removed. Oh boy, content. Okay. Hi, I'm Nick Lives, the creator of Home Safety Hotline. If you're here reading this, it hopefully means you are invested enough in this game to be curious about its development. If so, you've come to the right place. This is a peek into the art development process and human messiness that entails. Ooh, fun. Oh, there's 30 of these. That's a lot. Okay, I feel bad for skipping through this now, but I kind of want to just look at the pictures. Ooh, cool. Okay, wait, but I'm I'm lame, and I want to see if there's any like concept art stuff. Oh, Scotland's a little guy. There's the little guy. Okay, I'm not gonna read all these because there's a lot of words and it'll take a very long time, I'm sure. But we can look through the pretty pictures. Yeah. Goofy, spooky art, the best kind. That's horrifying. I hate that. Inflatable troll. Why do I do this to myself? The dog. Oh no. Not the dog. Okay. Gnomes. This guy, I didn't even notice that guy in the original picture. I just thought it was like an empty room. Okay, we're learning things. That guy, awful. Also awful. It looks like a hat. It looks like a hat that like a furry would wear in high school. Oscar the Grouch, but worse. Great. Yeah, this is already. So this is like free photography, which I have seen previously on the internet. These. I'm so blind. I didn't see this guy first. I saw this guy. I knew this one. I don't think I saw that. That's the laundry gnome. Little guy. Exclusive deals. Coupons. People needed motivation to be good at the game. Well, I was very motivated to get coupons even though I didn't get any of them until the end. Weird little limbs. Good, great. Mole. I'm so horribly, like, bad at noticing things. I didn't notice that. Okay. The promotion ground. Made out of hot glue and craft store stuff. As all good props are. I got, I got, do those show up? I'm not sure if those show up. An achievement. That's the word. For reading the book. Great, okay. Well, I didn't really read it quite. I just didn't want it to go away. Anyway, let's reset our progress and be boring. Does not affect options or unlocks. Okay, well, maybe I should check that first. Whatever. Okay, now we're being normal and boring. Yay. Okay, do I have to check all of my mail first? I think so. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, welcome message. Overdue files. Yes, yes, I'm well aware. I'm gonna be the least curious employee these people have ever had. I don't care about your video files. I just want to tell people they have ants and then go home. We're losing our job with this one. We sure are. Okay. I need to refamiliarize myself with the normal creatures. Okay, bed bugs. Suck your blood, live in your bed. I know this. Bees. Buzzing, stings, or frequent bee sightings. Makes sense. For somebody who has bees. Okay.
Welcome to Home Safety Hotline, new employee. My name is Carol, and
I
I'll be
can't skip
acting as
Carol.
your supervisor during your time here at HSH.
We just have to listen to her be pleasant at us.
Here, let me tell you a bit about how things work here. You are an HSH responder. As such, it is your job to learn about various household hazards so you can answer the questions of our callers intelligently.
Yeah, sure.
When a client calls, answer the call and listen carefully to their concerns. When you've diagnosed their issue, submit the corresponding household hazard, and we'll forward them safety instructions to address their problem. Welcome to the HSH family. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
I'm sure we will. That, like, insufficient privileges thing shows up even when I'm not clicking anything. Or maybe I am clicking and I just don't notice because I do have a trackpad. Okay. Ants live in wood. If anybody has a wood problem, we can say it's ants or termites. Great.
John here.
Hello again, John.
Insisted I call this number. It sounds like she thinks we might have some kind of infestation. My wife keeps telling me about specks of dirt or something in the kitchen. Just looks like coffee to me. I don't know. You tell me, I guess.
Carol is coping really hard. You have cockroaches. I know this one. This one's right. This one's good. Cockroaches. I'm gonna do my job well on the first day, and then I'm not gonna get anything right ever again. Okay. Were there any, like, spooky ones on the first day? No, these just normal. Okay. That's good. Were there any ones that I didn't actually read the first time? I think I didn't even read the raccoon one because I kept getting interrupted.
Hi, I'm so sorry. My name is Grace, and it's probably nothing, but I thought I'd call just in case. Lately, I can't sleep at night because of this annoying little sound coming from my attic. It sounds kind of like you know? It's probably nothing. I'm sure it could just be regular old house noises, but I just thought I'd call to ask and make sure.
I like that you can, like, hear the embarrassment in her voice when she makes a mouse noise at you. Because that's exactly how I would feel. I'd be like, I need to make the noise so that you know what it sounds like, but I'm gonna be cringing at myself the whole time. Okay. Here's your mice. Don't worry about it. Yay, we win. Raccoon. Will the raccoon summon another call? It will. Oh boy, they have parasites. That's great.
Hank here. Last week I called your guys about some crap in my yard. I was told wasn't anything to worry about. Well, guess what? There's more piles of crap in my yard. I'm talking huge piles of brown out there. You better not tell me it's nothing again, because I know I've seen something moving out there. Tell me what it is so I can take care of it once and for all.
Hank's little character portrait really stares into your soul. Last time we said that he had moles, right? Yeah, I kind of want to see what happens, like, how mad he gets if I tell him that it's the wrong thing. Because we got it right last time. I'm looking for new content. You totally have a gopher. My first purposely wrong answer. We're doing great. I can't wait to get fired. And again, I've lost the raccoon entry. Okay, they have rabies, parasites, and can kill you, so that's fun. Preventative measures include securing trash cans and blocking potential outdoor access to attics. Makes sense.
Your refrigerator's been running wild over here for the past 45 to 90 minutes. Running wild.
Hank might make a mistake. You implying he's gonna, like, trace my call and come to my house? I hope so. It'd be funny. Thanks, Fist just breaks through my computer monitor and he's like, you told me the wrong creature. Okay. Black mold. Gives you breathing problems. Great. Housefly. They buzz at you. They don't really do anything. Wait. Houseflies are known to commonly reside in outside homes and frequently surround those whose death is impending. I didn't read this entry at all the first time. Homeowners afflicted with houseflies commonly report buzzing sounds and thoughts of decay. Spooky.
My kid is complaining about being too sick to do anything about it. Stress of this stupid lawn's giving me a headache just thinking about it. Can you send some guys up to get this done?
Please hold.
Okay, Mr. Lyme disease. I hope you become allergic to meat as well. It's because you're being rude about your son. Don't make the poor boy mow the lawn, he's ill. 75%. Yay! We're failing already, we're so good. Okay, time to clock in. I don't care about any of my other stuff. Doesn't matter. I'm here to get paid and go home. Merry Tuesday. I do want to try and like be accurate in my inaccuracy. Like, I'm not gonna just tell everybody that they have carbon monoxide. I'm gonna try and match my horribly incorrect answer to what their problem actually is. Just for a little extra challenge, just so I'm not clicking the same exact entry every time. Because that's no fun.
Hello, it's Carol again, your
Hello.
supervisor. I'm calling to let you know that you have been granted access to additional household hazard information. Please be aware that this information is confidential and not to be shared with anyone outside.
Oh yeah, people are gonna be so mad at me.
If you diagnose one of these hazards, we will be providing only information to the clients that is.
Do you think they can like fire you before the last day of the week?
Thank you.
Like you just suck so bad that they're like, you know what, we're not even gonna kill you, just get out. Come on.
Hey,
Tank.
here. That's strike two with you people. First you tell me there's nothing, then you send me the wrong information. I did what your info package said to do, and now there's even more critters in my yard. They're all staring at me now. They want me to climb inside the tunnel.
Oh boy.
I must go inside. I must pay for my sins.
His sins. That was fast. Wonder what that guy's deal was. Anyway. Okay, bats are scratching sounds, or flapping. Sightings of small pellet droppings. Understood. Bed teeth isn't a real thing. That's stupid. Hey, look, carbon monoxide. Anyway.
Sorry, I'm calling to see if you might know about anything.
This guy had like mold, right? I think.
Sorry. Anything you can do to prevent pollen from coming in the house? I think there's something seriously wrong with my ventilation or something, because I cannot stop sneezing. In the past, I haven't had problems so long as I've stayed inside, but I think something is getting in.
Okay.
Please hold.
Is there like a way to speed up the calls? Okay. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else that made you sneeze. I think it was just the black mold. Okay, black mold. We're still in the normal section of the game. Headaches, dizziness, or lethargy is carbon monoxide. I'm probably gonna like instinctively answer somebody with some kind of spooky creature at some point.
There's such a thing as house thieves that clean. Like, maybe to disguise the robbery. At night, I keep hearing all this noise coming from my living room, but when I go look at it, I find the place spotless. But haven't yet found anything missing. I've talked with the cops, but they keep telling me to call this number. So here I am. Is there something you can do?
Please hold.
Is there anything other than a hobgoblin I could pick for this? Are raccoons stealing your items? Garbage spills, so not quite. Maybe she's hallucinating. No, that's too easy. It's too easy. A very polite raccoon. He spills your garbage, but then he cleans it all up. It's fine. You know what? Let's pick raccoon. It's a very polite raccoon. I kind of feel bad. It's just a video game, they're not real. But I feel bad lying to these poor people. I know they have goblins. I just don't want to accept the reality.
Hello, employee.
Oh no.
Supervisor Carol here.
Is she mad at me?
We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been
Already?
inaccurate. I urge you to think more carefully on the answers you provide before we are forced to terminate. You've been warned.
Ooh, spooky. Now I'm thinking that they can just kill me. Am I gonna have to keep like my accuracy up and then mess up horribly on the last day in order for them to give me like the full game experience or what? Frozen pipes, that's normal. House fires are normal as well. I need to click on that one too.
Yo, Buzzgoober here. Been having a heck of a time over here. I got these snappers itching and whooping.
These fictional characters were suffered from my sins. No! Not the fictional characters. Both are right, I am a sham and a shame.
She's trying to lay down over here. What you gonna do about all this? I've called about 5,500 times and y'all haven't done a thing.
Do you think the prank calls will like, they'll give me different prank calls? Like maybe the prank call guy will realize I'm on his side or whatever and I'm trying to get fired. Maybe they'll turn me into a mouse. God, there's so many possibilities.
I don't know what's going on inside my house. I hear something crawling in the walls. I think I found teeth marks on my bedposts. I can't sleep at night knowing there's something in my house. Help me, please.
Please hold.
This is probably just a mouse. I think I got this one wrong the first time because I thought too much about it, but I'm pretty sure it was just mice. There you go, ma'am. Don't worry. It's fine. House fires. I didn't even read the house fire page last time.
Yeah, hey, I'm calling about a noise I've been hearing in my house lately. Sounds like scratching or something. It's real quiet. So definitely some kind of pest in my walls. I've sent out all kinds of traps, but I thought one worked for a while, but then I
The
started
prank calls are mice using humans ratatouille style.
I haven't seen any visible damage or drop
That's it, just a game theory. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. What did this guy say? I forget.
Please hold.
This guy had something that I'm pretty sure I got his right before. I don't know. Fully don't remember. Okay. Scratching or something. There's definitely some kind of pest in my walls. So what's the things in the walls? Peeling paint, holes in drywall, or squeaky floorboards. So no, not that. Ah. Sounds of scratching or flapping at night. And it just says lately, it doesn't specify at night though. Faint rustling from the walls. These might have been ants. I think it was probably ants. Just checking though. Yeah, probably ants. I love my normal job. I'm kind of surprised that Carol got mad at me so soon. Because I'm pretty sure last time that was only like one more wrong than I got last time, right? She didn't get mad at me the last playthrough.
I need home security installed. Someone's breaking into my house and going through all my stuff at night. I know it's Bob from accounting. He's always been envious of me. I know what you're doing, Bob. Going through my papers, taunting me with your organization skills. I need your best home security equipment. Pronto!
If only
Please
people breaking
hold.
into your house was an option. What kind of creature can I possibly say is like neatening up his supplies? See, this is the problem. Animals don't make things neat. How can I delude myself into thinking it's a creature? Should we just pick raccoon for anything that would be a hobgoblin? Just the town is infested with incredibly polite raccoons. Good job. Look at him. He's such a little gentleman. He looks like he would organize your papers for you. I would trust him for that. Raccoons are real world hobs. Absolutely. See, when they knock over your trash can, you think they're just being annoying animals scrounging for food, but really what they were doing was trying to tidy up. But they don't have, like, opposable thumbs. So they can't tidy up properly. It's not their fault. They're just a little clumsy. Raccoons don't have thumbs, right? I feel like they should have thumbs, but I'm pretty sure that's just a human's thing. That's like the one human thing that is special is their thumbs. Well, monkeys have them too. Disregard. Listen, I'm not the most incredibly well versed in human anatomy. Are there any more normal things that it added? I wasn't paying attention. I don't think we got any new things actually.
Hello, Supervisor
Oh,
Carol
she's
here
smiling again.
We've updated your
We're fine.
predictions.
It's
You should
fine.
now have access to more extensive information to work with for your future calls.
Or not.
Please be sure to read these new entries
Okay,
carefully
there are new
so you can
entries.
continue providing our
I was
clients with
mistaken.
accurate diagnoses. Please remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs. Thank you.
Thank you. Yay, new entries. I'm ashamed that I have to look up do raccoons have thumbs. Don't be ashamed. Listen. You learn something new every day, and sometimes it's that raccoons may or may not have thumbs. I don't know. What was the answer? Do they have thumbs? They have little people hands. I feel like it's rude that the universe wouldn't give them thumbs if they already have little people hands.
Something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
The steps creaking under his weight, you say? Perhaps you have a termite nest. Let's say you have termites, right? That's squeaky floorboards. Yeah. They just built an open air nest in your home. No thumbs, sadly. Aw, poor guys. We should start a petition. We need to give raccoons thumbs. It's a little lame to just have to sit here and wait for new things, though, instead of reading all the entries. Somebody call me, I'm so lonely. Please, this is the only social interaction I get. Ah. Whenever I'm not expecting it.
It wasn't Bob from accounting! It wasn't Bob at all! I saw it scurry away! Why didn't you warn me? What is this nonsense info you sent me? Why is it growing bigger? Get away! Stay back!
Oh, I didn't know raccoons could do that. Crazy. I'm all for raccoons getting prosthetic thumbs. Let's just be raccoon rights activists. That's gonna be my new thing. Look at that. Oh, come on. I was just about to press his audio sample.
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this, nasty smell.
Okay, this one was just
Please
frozen pipes. I
hold.
remember this. Frozen pipes. There it is. See, I can get things right sometimes. I forgot that the bat sound wasn't like cute little bat squeaks and is instead the bat snorting. Memory of an elephant. I wouldn't say that.
That info you sent me was useless. These cleaning crooks are still breaking into my
Not
house
cleaning
and doing
crooks.
who knows what. The cops won't help, and you're useless. So thanks for nothing.
You're welcome. At least she didn't yell at me. That's all I ask for. Spider. Did we read the spider one? I mean, I already know things about spiders, so I'm not sure if I did. Their presence keeps larger pests from moving in. This is why not to remove them while strictly necessary. I might have read that one already, actually. My what?
It's gone. It's gone. My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She did it. I can't
Took
see
me
her
your bid for
face.
the hour.
They're all gone. It's all gone.
Please hold.
Sounds like a classic case of hallucinating due to carbon monoxide to me. We got it, boys. We got our first carbon monoxide. I diagnose you with poison. Yay! Oh no, that's not real. Who put this fake thing into my possibilities? Who in IT is messing with me? Come on.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carroll here. We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate. I urge you to think more carefully on the answers you provide.
Okay, so this
Before
is
we
just the
report you
same as the
terminate,
last one.
You've been warned.
So they don't make her like more and more angry over time. Bee. Okay. Frozen vibes. Smell bad. Great. We're learning so many things.
Hey, yeah, name's Fred Pinball. I'm calling to
Fred
lodge a complaint
Pinball.
against your place of business up there. I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by
Carol's on the verge of hexing you.
twigs,
Yeah, probably.
sticks,
I can't wait to get cursed.
Sod, and I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out my drawers here. I ought to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Now, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
Okay. Thank you for calling, sir. Back to my totally normal job, thank you. Okay.
It's horrible. I followed your
Yay,
instructions.
new
That's
call.
not what you said it would be. I think it's angry at me.
I love killing my callers, it's my favorite.
No!
No! He didn't sound too terrified. Actually, what was... that was the slug thing, right? The slug thing that totally isn't real. Where was that? Ah. Okay, whatever. Does the slug eat people?
Hi?
I don't remember that part.
Have no idea what's happening. My sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them, and my legs itch like crazy. Do I need to be showering more often or something? I usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so maybe that's it?
Please
Bed bugs.
hold.
That's not what I wanted. Bed bugs. Thank you. Everything is normal. Everything is fine. Fairies aren't real. You're just being poisoned by carbon monoxide. Okay. Or bed bugs, as it were. Oh no, not the network error. As if I need the information.
Useless instructions you sent me. I still can't remember her. I still can't see her face.
Oh, sucks for you, dude. Sorry about your amnesia. Oh, the stair slug. Does that eat people? Feed on pests. But you can, like, fall down on them.
Hello?
So do they just eat you and they're just lying to me
Number
about that?
About my problem. The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's...
This is one of the ones that I got wrong. I think this was just termites.
I have a cat.
But I
named
told her that she
Whiskers,
had a
and
goblin.
sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch. But he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Please hold.
Wanda seems so pleasant. I feel bad that I gave her the wrong answer last time. Enjoy your termites. You know, nobody ever calls to say thank you for giving them the right answer. They only come to berate me when I give them the wrong one. I think people should appreciate service workers more. I was very goblin-pilled early. Well, there were so many new things being shown to me. I assumed that if I had goblins as an option, it should always be goblins. Why would I want it to be something boring and normal like bugs when it could be a little guy?
Do you think this is some kind of joke? Last week, I called you guys about some weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week now that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out what's going on.
So what do we think? Are mice eating his wires?
Please hold.
Are mice chewing on his wires? What else could we pretend it is? Do bats eat your wires as well? You're probably not bats then. They don't chew anything. They just live in your home. And poop. Okay. Not roaches. Not frozen pipes. Bats for sure, they love wires. You know what, just for you? Just for you, we'll tell them it's bats. Imagine being a guy working at a call center or whatever for stuff like this, and just, like, every time you get a call, texting your friends and be like, bro, what do you think it is? Like, not doing any thinking for yourself. Problem solving by committee. Gopher. Okay. I just want to listen to animal sounds.
Hello, employee. Supervisor
Hello,
Carol
employee.
here.
She's so sick
We've
of
been
me.
watching you for some time, and I must say that we have been rather disappointed in your performance here. Many of our callers' lives have been altered for the worse.
She wants me
thanks to your
dead so
negligent
bad.
answers. Your failure to treat your work here with the gravity it deserves has unfortunately forced us to make a very difficult choice in regards to your continued employment at HSH.
Aww.
Effective immediately, your employment here has been terminated. We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Yay, I don't have to work here anymore, my favorite. Ooh, we get a fun little video about it. Uh-oh. No! I'm the mouse! You're unemployed. No! I can't believe it. Unemployed, part ways with Home Safety Hotline. Wednesday. What do I get to, like, replay, keep playing, or what? Demoted to mouse. What day was it when we died? Or when we got moused? Sounds to me like I'm still gainfully employed. Did we like go back a day or something? Me running the wheel. My eternal punishment is that I have to just answer calls for all of eternity, but I'm a mouse.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. We've updated your permissions. You should now have access to more extensive information to work with for your future calls. Please be sure to read these new entries carefully so you can continue providing our clients with accurate diagnoses. Please remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we haven't been going for particularly long, so I think I'm going to try and get all of these actually right, and then I'm just going to see what happens when I get the ones for the next day all wrong. I'm a little bit sad that we can't play through the whole entire game, just like all the way through being like a stupid normie. Pretending that fairies aren't real. It's a little upsetting to me. Let me answer the call, please.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as
I
big
was
as
gonna
my
see if
dog.
there was a way to,
It
like,
doesn't hiss or
make
growl
them
or anything, but
shut
I
up.
haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Okay,
Please
great, but
hold.
like, before I do that... Oh, unemployment immunity. Oh, thank God. How about to skip call wait time? I should have checked this earlier. Is there like a save button? Or... No, I think it just saves automatically. Okay. Dang. If only I knew that earlier. Okay, well, I'll just tell him the correct one since we already heard what he says when I get it wrong. What's the slug? Where's the slug? I'm so bad at reading. I just skip right past things all the time. Where's the slug? Hacking on the job. No, it's fine. They gave me the option. They said it was okay. Where's the slug? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. It was a stair slug, right? Yeah, right. Why am I blind? There, I scrolled down to there and I didn't see it because I'm stupid. Oh, I want to be intelligent. Somebody inject some smart into my brain, please. Next call.
It wasn't Bob from accounting! It wasn't Bob at all! I saw it scurry away! Why didn't you warn me? What is this nonsense info you sent me? Why is it growing bigger? Get away! Stay back!
Crazy. Next call. I thought it would let me skip their little
I've been hearing some really
dialogue
weird
moments, but I guess not.
bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this
I just bumped my
nasty
mic.
sound
Sorry if you heard that.
along with this.
Not enough brain cells to go around here. You're right.
Please hold.
How many do you reckon we have? Like 1 per person? Or are we gonna be really generous and say like 2 to 3? You had bad pipes though. You had an actually normal problem. Frozen pipes. Saw that one. Sometimes I can read, sometimes I'm literate. Next call.
That info you sent me was useless. These cleaning crooks are still breaking into my house and taking who knows what. The cops won't help.
I didn't notice before.
You're useless.
She has a very strange name. Hunnigan sounds like a last name, not a first name. Anyway, next call.
My wife.
My wife.
I can't. Her face.
Okay.
It's gone. It's gone. My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her
Okay,
face.
move along. I understand. You're very distraught.
Oh God, it's all gone.
It's not my problem. Why are you calling me?
Please hold.
Okay. We already heard his problem. His wrong answer call. I'm a little bit upset that I have to scroll down every single time. What was his? Memories? Yeah. My wife. Not my wife. Okay. Okay, we're getting through it. We're getting through it. A little upset that I didn't realize that there were new options, but, you know, streamer brain.
Complaint against your place of business up there. I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. Sod, and I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out my drawers here.
Are the giant noses on the prank callers supposed to be like those, like, comedy glasses? Or they have, like, the big nose and the eyebrows? Possibly. Anyway, close. Wasn't that one of the Marx brothers? The Groucho... The Groucho glasses.
I have no
I
idea.
vaguely remember things.
My sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them.
Irrelevant to whatever, you have bed bugs.
Crazy. Do I need to be showering more often or something? I usually shower like
No, not -10 intelligence, I already have so little.
that's it.
Please hold.
I have, with streamer debuff, I have like -5 intelligence. Very upsetting. I don't think we got his wrong answer call. I don't remember. The memory wisps are getting to me too. I forgot about that. I always forget about the network error. Oh wait, I don't have to wait for the next call. I'm melting, my brain is melting already.
Hello? I was told to call this number to ask about my problem.
Wanda sounds so pleasant.
The wall in my
I like
bedroom doesn't
Wanda.
look right near the bottom.
Best girl.
The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure. I have a cat named Whiskers, and sometimes he
I
likes
love
to sharpen his
Whiskers.
claws at the couch.
What a little
But he would
guy.
never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Okay, so she has termites. That's the correct normal answer that I didn't give her last time. Beef brain. It all comes back to my beef brain, my terminal beef brain.
Think this is some kind of joke? Last week, I called you guys about some weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that?
I don't know, terrible jokes, sir. They should have taken your problems more seriously. Obviously, you have mice.
Starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time. You figure out
He looks so friendly on his profile picture.
figure it out now.
My horrible company has really stressed him out if such a pleasant-looking man is so upset. Anyway, you have mice. You totally don't have a goblin that's gonna eat you. That would be ridiculous. It's gonna be so funny listening to him get ate. I'm so excited. Accuracy 66.66666. Ooh, spooky. Spooky scary. Get bogged, Gary. Get bogged, idiot. Okay, well now that we're immune to getting fired, I can't wait to hear all the funny calls of people getting horribly mangled by evil fairies. Clock in. Time to start a new day. I'm so excited to start a new day of my fun job that I love.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching thee closely, employee. I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permissions.
Thank you.
Have access to
I'm
more
incredibly
and
dedicated to
helpful
telling people about their totally normal problems
Keep
that
up
they
the great work,
definitely have.
employee. Our eyes rest upon me.
Yay, her eyes rest upon me. Weird that she does the royal we. But you know, some bosses are just strange people.
It's in my bedroom right now. It's watching me. I think it wants something from me. It's coming closer. It's coming for me. Oh, God!
It's nice that the horrible monster coming to eat him pressed the end call button for him.
Hi. So, I've been sleeping on the couch, and now the pointy things are on the blanket I'm using, and my legs are burning now. I have no idea what the point was of that stupid info packet you sent me, but it's definitely coming from me. Guess I have to shower every day now. Thanks for making me figure this out on my own.
You're welcome. I should have paid for premium.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently, I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now.
Well, yes, of course, sir.
I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
Absolutely. You heard right,
Please
brother,
hold.
because that sounds like frozen pipes to me. Where are the frozen pipes? There they are. Enjoy your totally normal problem.
The police told me to call this number.
The
so
cartoon old lady again.
Hope I got the right number here. Anyway,
Anyway.
I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
So what are we thinking? Is she hallucinating from carbon monoxide, or is there some sort of small animal that she's mistaking for a person? There are only two options, obviously. You know what? I think she's hallucinating. There's no small animal that I could pretend is large enough to be scaring her like that. Where's carbon monoxide? There it is. Carbon monoxide early up on the list. Yay! Have fun hallucinating, old lady. I keep forgetting that I can press the next call button and then just like waiting for a couple seconds. Okay.
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation. Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Okay.
Please hold.
Raccoons live in your attic. Right? Oh, geez. Every time I try to scroll, my mouse freaks out. Where are raccoons again? I'm being blind again. There they are. They nest in attics. Sounds like a raccoon's rummaging through your attic. This is normal. You have a normal issue. Yay. Right before I get to the very end, I'm gonna need to turn off, like, getting fired immunity and see if they do a different thing to me if I just get fired at the very end. Like, if I fail the final test.
They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing.
Oh no, it's Germa.
And such a sweetheart.
We're Germa's
The
mom.
last time I saw
It's
him
just
was
a
when I
sad
was
the
tucking
second
him to
time.
bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him
I do
so
want to get this one
much.
right, actually. I think last time I might have gotten it wrong.
Please,
Because I remembered after I answered that it was a bush person, that the false artifact things made like
Please
buzzing
hold.
sounds, I think. I might be insane and making that up in my head, but I do kind of want to see if she like says a different thing to me if I tell her that. Or was that? Here. Right? Yeah, buzzing sounds. Okay, let's see. Let's see if she calls me with the same like, oh no, my son, ah. Or if she just like accepts her fate and doesn't call me. Germa followed a rat into the woods. Rats, rats, we are the rats. Okay.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carol here. We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate.
Don't worry about it. I'm immune to being fired.
Before we are forced to terminate. You've been warned.
Carol, don't you know that my dad owns the company? You can't fire me.
Hi. I'm concerned somewhat about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
I think it's mice. Mice eat cheese.
Please hold.
They were trying to make the mice not eat their walls by giving them cheese, but it didn't work. Do mice even actually like cheese in real life? Another fun thing for you to Google, along with do raccoons have thumbs? Add that to your search history. I'm sure they must eat cheese because they're wild animals and they will eat anything. But, you know, it would be nice to know for sure. Yes? All of these horrible creatures are just pressing the end call button for people. Very considerate of them, really. So I don't have to hear the sounds of them getting eaten.
I need to place an order of 60 gallons of orange drink.
Orange drink.
I got a big old party I'm setting up here.
It's very non-specific. There's so many kinds of orange drink. Like, what do you mean? Like Sunny D, orange juice, orange Fanta. What's another orange? Sunkissed. Or that orange creamsicle soda that I don't remember the brand of. It comes in a little glass bottle. It's very, very good. Apparently my stink cheese is okay, but they love chocolate. Interesting. Do they love chocolate in a way that, like, they enjoy eating it, but then if they eat it, they die of chocolate poisoning, like a dog would? Or can they just, like, eat chocolate no problem? Feed me new facts, Squishy.
Doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just
Headaches, huh?
I woke up and felt my
Sounds like
eyes
Lyme
starting to
disease.
look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
Okay.
Please hold.
I'm probably gonna end up going with, ticks, because he has headaches, and headaches mean Lyme disease. Well, I was just about to check to see if there would be any other creature that might do that. I mean, maybe black mold, but rats are built different. Rats are the strongest rodent. You know, let's just tell him that he has ticks. I'm not gonna think about it. Well, I'm getting paid minimum wage. You think I'm gonna do well at this job?
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here.
The little
There's
baby.
holes all over my
Little
freaking
dog
house,
boy.
man. Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters. There's no telling how
Not
much
the
damage
splinters.
there is. I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes. To
It's
top it
termites,
all
must
off, my
be.
skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found. She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help.
Goblin is afraid of bugs. Understood.
Please hold.
Crazy how many people in this town have horrible bug infestations. We should just put the whole thing under a dome. Nobody goes out, nobody goes in. Quarantine them.
That info you sent?
His
was
dog just watched
garbage.
Holes, the movie.
The cracks are getting larger, and now the basement is flooding. You can tell your supervisor that you were no help whatsoever. I'm taking this into my own hands.
Oh, I don't get to hear him get eaten. Lame. I want to hear some people die.
I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later. And my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there.
She sounds so like horribly full of rage, like she's gonna explode at any moment.
What happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
When I give her the wrong answer, do you think she's just gonna come on the
Please
phone and like
hold.
curse at me for real? Like I turned off her word filter. Okay, it's working again. What's something that we can spin for this? Should we tell her it's Gophers? How dare she say the name of Christmas in vain? Okay. Moles or gnome? I'm insane. Moles or gophers are probably one of the ones I'm gonna pick because they live in dirt. It seems easy. Let's go with gophers. It has the word garden in it. I'm just skimming them. There's dirt in there. Dirt and plants. They live in a garden. It's fine. I don't care about the safety of all these people.
Well, I got good news and bad news. Bad news is the info you sent wasn't any help at all, so, thanks for that.
Thanks
Good
for
news
that.
is I found Goblin.
Oh,
She
Goblin.
freaking came crawling out of that hole with a big bump on her head or something, so I'm taking her to the vet now. But, yeah. Thanks for trying, I guess.
Okay. So the vet will tell him. Whatever, it's fine. The dog is safe either way.
The info you sent.
An old lady would never say info. This is another prank caller.
Sleep while it's watching.
I don't believe you. It's not real.
I can't. It's
She's gonna like die of sleep deprivation.
there. Little creep.
Little creep. Okay. I'm sorry stalker wasn't an option.
Hello again. Yeah, I'm kind of having an emergency now thanks to the info you sent me not being effective in the slightest. This living room plant situation has only gotten worse. Now the floorboards and walls are starting to groan under the weight. There's something hiding in tall grass by the couch and I don't think it's friendly. Oh god! Oh god! It's moving! Oh! It's moving!
Why are all these people getting disconnected? Say goodbye at least. Don't be rude.
Something in my basement. I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
Okay, well it sounds like you have frozen pipes and they burst. Obviously,
hold.
normal. Normal answer. I don't even need to look, I'm so smart. Where are the frozen pipes? There they are. Regular issues. Oh, the day's over. Okay. Accuracy, all ones. Can I get my accuracy down to 0%? Is that possible? Or will there always be like a little point something? Because I got some stuff right on like the first couple days. Okay, we're almost to the end. We're almost able to see what happens when I fail my entry into the soil or whatever. Another day well done. Truly. Takes a while to clock in.
Hello.
Hello.
Supervisor Carol here. Thine accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil.
Oh, well, thank
I
you.
have updated your permissions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
Thanks. Did she just admit to like checking me out? Do you think she has a crush?
What is happening to my basement? I followed your instructions, but it's not just an animal roaring down here. This whole place.
I didn't tell you it was an animal. I told you it was pipes. You're insane. You're crazy. Can't believe you hung up on me again. Oh, you're not gonna let me hear the end?
It wasn't the faucet. It wasn't the faucet at all. It was this thing inside of me. What's growing in
You're
my
pregnant.
nose?
Congratulations.
It's on the X-ray. It's horrible. It's disgusting.
No, it's the miracle of
Please, I'm in
birth, dude.
So much pain. Get
It's
it out of
fine.
me. Tell the doctors to get it out of me.
People just really don't appreciate my work.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with
When I hear her say Satan worshippers, I just think of the girl in like that movie Easy A. Satan worshippers. That's like the only line of hers that I remember her saying. But she said funny. Like the crazy religious girl. Have you seen that movie? It's a good movie.
Please hold.
You should watch it. Anyway, what was her problem? Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, terrible, truly. Okay, wait. It was trees. Yeah, what can I say is trees? Black mold? There's black goo coming off of it as black mold. Great. We're doing so well. My supervisor's so proud of me. You're too hip and young to know this movie. How old is that movie even? I don't know. I've never actually checked. I think it was like the mid-2000s maybe. Holes everywhere on my face. The doctors won't help. They're trying to take me somewhere. Please, you have to help me. You have to... Nobody ever finishes their sentences. It's starting to really make me annoyed. I don't know. That movie came out in like the early mid-2000s maybe. It has the vibe, but I've never checked. My sister likes it, so I've watched it a few times. It's funny. It's a funny little comedy film.
In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Please hold.
Noises coming from the kitchen. But the place is spotless. Curious. You've watched too much anime. You can never watch too much anime. Do we want to say that he's hallucinating from carbon monoxide, or do we want to pretend it's some sort of bug living in his walls? I am partial to carbon monoxide. Just because I think it's funny to just tell everybody they're hallucinating. Just gaslight all of our people. I don't really watch that many real movies either, honestly. I just watch whatever, like... Usually if I watch a movie, it's with my sister. Because she is, like, constantly watching and rewatching movies that she likes. So I just end up seeing them, like, by association because I'm in the same room as her while she watches them. Okay, what were we saying? We're carbon monoxide, right? Where is it? Up there. It's fine. So mostly the movies that I end up watching are, like, superhero movies if my dad is the one watching the movie, and then like teen drama or comedy movies if it's with my sister.
I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
I kind of wish that one of the options was like just person stalking you. It would make some of these so much easier. Dads do love superhero movies, that is completely true. I've mentioned it before, but my dad's main superhero movie is Venom. But we did watch all of the, like, Avengers ones while they were coming out. Up to, I don't know. Up to, like, the Captain America ones. I think we stopped watching around then. Or at least, like, going to the theater. Like, they've still been on TV sometimes. People singing in her house. What animal sounds like it might sing? Man, these are getting hard. If only there was some sort of magical singing thing that I could pick. Sigh. Okay. You're hallucinating. When in doubt, carbon monoxide. Okay. Biggie cheese.
Flipper here. I've got 2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean? I mean, these bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face.
Sadly, Biggie Cheese isn't an option.
I'm looking at these
If only.
files right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud,
Can't believe those people are getting personal visits from the Biggie Cheese and they're not appreciating them at all.
How'd you get in? Hey, now easy there.
Anyway, this guy's gonna get turned into a mouse. Whoa, crazy. It's annoying how like slow it goes because he's already a mouse and it's still like saying regular words. Squeak, squeak. Goodbye, sir. No more fun prank calls. How sad.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Woe, prank calls be upon ye. Okay. Or woe, prank calls be not upon ye, as it were.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Your house is on fire, sir. I'm sorry to say, you should evacuate immediately. Did I ever actually read the house on fire one? Where is that? House fire, right there. Come on, right when I want to read something. Fine, we'll say you have a house fire. Where's the H's? There it is. This is starting to really annoy me. I am not scrolling, it's just scrolling all on its own for some reason. What am I doing wrong? What's changed? Okay. Ugh.
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Please hold.
Okay. This is another tough one to lie about. Cockroaches stole your child. Okay, it's working. Let me read the house fire one, see if there's any like hidden spookiness in there that I didn't notice. Caused by more malicious household pests. Smell of burning. Cause burns and death and carbon monoxide. Woo, our favorite. Its removal from a home should be made an immediate priority. Like you can just pick the fire up and take it away. Fire extinguishers. Or water. Or just leave your house. Great. Why does HSH have a fire removal service? Why can't you just call 911? They're a police. Why aren't there firefighters? Anyway, a raccoon stole your child with its creepy little people hands. Actually, wait. I'm gonna say mole. My reasoning is that they have weird little tentacle noses and they live in the dirt. We're doing it. We've got it right. They're gonna give me a raise for sure. Breathe the fire like a Minecraft block. Just punch it till it goes away.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carroll here. We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been inaccurate.
But you were just praising me about how good my job was. How good I was at my job.
You've been warned.
You can't terminate me. You have a crush on me. You love me so much, I'm your favorite employee.
Thing bit my hand. I was just turning off one of our lamps and it latched on and bit me. What was that thing? Oh, why do I feel sick? Am I gonna die?
Oh my god, he has carbon monoxide poisoning. The fire gave him carbon monoxide poisoning when it bit him. That's how fire works.
It stole me. It stole me. I'm not me anymore. It took me. It took me. I can't see myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Help get me back, please.
Please
Sounds to me like
hold.
you're hallucinating, ma'am. Go to a doctor for your carbon monoxide poisoning. This sucks. This is not a joke that I can stretch for so long. I just want to see what happens if I get to the last test and I get everything wrong. I'm gonna need to remember to turn off my "you can't fire me." I quit for that.
Let her stay underground with that thing alone. I'm going after her. Tell my mother I love her.
I have a particular set of skills. Okay.
I think some homeless or druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty things on my living room carpet.
Other such nasty
I have
things.
children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Okay.
Please hold.
Is there an option for drug addicts living in your home? It's just gonna be carbon monoxide or raccoons in their little hands. I think that's gonna be our thing. Raccoons have some crazy parties. You're so right. I don't know what to tell you, man. The raccoons in this town are nuts. They're evolving.
You can't help me. The doctors can't help me. I don't recognize who I am anymore. I need to find it. I need to find the thing that stole me.
Unrelated to her little existential crisis, I am so tired today. I've yawned like 5 times this stream. I don't know what's happening. I might be dying of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Home security camera I can purchase from you guys. For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Please
Wow,
hold.
crazy hallucination moment. Get monoxided. Easy. Don't even have to think about it. I'm a prodigy. I'm slowly turning into a mouse. Oh no. No. They can't fire me, but they can very slowly mouse me.
I should step through it. Yeah, I think I need to go inside. The wind feels so nice.
Please hold.
Some of these are very hard to rationalize. Carbon monoxide. This is just turning into actually the carbon monoxide stream. See, the wind that she's feeling is actually the monoxide coming out of wherever it comes out of.
Please, you have to help my husband. He's listening to the lights and he's following them now. What do I do? The instructions you sent didn't do
Patty, that's literally a door.
Oh no.
That's totally normal. You're just going outside. Nice of him to remember to hang up, I guess. Aw. Poor Tree and his husband. Anyway. None of my business.
The person trying to reach you cannot connect to this earthly plane. Please try again later.
Okay. Bye. Have fun on your nature walk.
This might, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, squid or something in my bathroom. I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night
The
last night,
bathroom?
and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, little tentacles or, tendrils or, whatever. But when
This dude does so much weed.
nothing was there. I checked under the towel, under, that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. It's too freaking big
This
to
is
have
like
gone down to
This is like a 2000 stoner comedy character.
In here.
Please hold.
Jules is the type of guy to have a J.O. Chris. No! Not the J.O. Chris. You can never go on a plane because it might mess with the avionics. Okay. What can we say it is? You know what? Let's say that just he was really high and he saw a spider. Squids have several legs. Spiders also have several legs. And this, I think it's a reasonable answer, in my opinion. Where are the spiders? There it is. Don't worry about it. He'll just eat the bugs in your house. It's okay. 0%, baby. We did it. You see, actually what happened is that my accuracy is just so high that was there a person there before? Whatever, my accuracy is so high that it just like overflows and it becomes 0 because the computer just can't handle how incredibly intelligent and accurate I am. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yay. Hark, employee.
Here once more. Supervisor Carol here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Is that a death threat, Carol? Sounds like a death threat to me. I'm overqualified. Exactly.
Those Satanists are still at large. Your instructions didn't help diddly squat. Now they're covering my house in vines and hiding in the trees. I can see their glowing evil eyes looking at me out there. Thanks for nothing. You know what? I'm
You're
gonna take care of
welcome.
this myself.
God, I love killing people.
Yes, hi again. I am calling for the last time to tell you that the advice you sent us was useless. So, thanks for nothing.
You're welcome. All these people thanking me. Finally, I'm getting the recognition I deserve.
I've sought business elsewhere. I have a private security team investigating the greenhouse as we speak.
Just playing Pokemon. They're just trading cards up in the trees. The spooky glowing lights that you see are just the foil cards.
It has consumed us. I live the trash. I breathe the trash. It will bury us.
I think you need to see a therapist about your hoarding problem, ma'am.
What the freak? I'm turning pink.
What the freak?
The doctor said someone to take me away. I did what you told me to do. I did it.
Put on some bad spray tan and now he's got a disease, I think. I think that's what it is. Poor guy. Anyway.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there.
Why is her picture so much more, like, black and white than everybody else's?
What to do to get rid of this thing? Because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found
Can't believe it. It's a bat, though. It's flapping, so it's a bat.
probably getting loaded.
Please hold.
You got bats. No other little animal flaps. So obviously that's all it can be.
Hey, yeah, thanks for nothing. I called again recently about some kitchen noises, and your people once again sent me bad info. Maybe vet your people better. I'll be going for help elsewhere. Now we're having power outages, so who knows what this thing in our house has got into now. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.
to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Okay,
Please
what are our
hold.
ideas? What died in her desk? Why didn't she just look inside of the desk? That's my question. Like, she's like, oh, I think something died in there, but she doesn't even check. You see that there's stuff leaking out of there, you don't want to find out the source? Terribly incurious of you. I'm just trying to see if are there any animals that I could just, like, pretend died in there? Or am I gonna have to go with, I don't know, termites. Because it's wood. I might just have to termite her. A bunch of termites crawled in there and died. Next call. I am just breezing through this job.
Hi. All of my Merlot is ruined because your
Ruined.
overpaid staff gave me bad info. Now I have a killer headache and I still have a nasty pest problem to deal with. I'm just calling to let you know you did a bad job. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You've got red wine on your hands. You have to live with that.
No! I'm gonna have to wash my hands now so many times. It's gonna smell so
I
icky.
think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but
Must be those
the police were
Satanists.
no help. They just
Must
asked
be
me
those
stupid
Pokemon
questions
playing
like
kids.
if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you, hoping you'll be more helpful.
Please hold.
That's living trees. Right? Possibly. Animals that live in trees. This is our new thing that we have to find. If only squirrels were an option. Oh, what's up, Bigfoot? All the way up in a tree? What kind of tree would hold Bigfoot? Bigfoot's a heavy guy. You know what? It's raccoons again. Where's the raccoon? There it is. I always scroll past them the first time. I don't know how I do that. I should be used to the alphabet by now. It's been long enough.
You idiots! It didn't work! The instructions didn't work! My babies, my little babies are paralyzed! Something happened. Their skin turned hard. They're bleeding that stuff. Please, tell the doctors to give me my babies back. Tell them to give them back.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't have a direct connection to the doctors. You're gonna have to call their office yourself. It's not my job.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
I don't know what it is about this particular
Please
woman, but
hold.
she creeps me out. I don't like that. I don't trust like this. Ma'am, I'll have to redirect your call. Ma'am, you have the wrong number. I'm not the pediatrician. You know, I was gonna click carbon monoxide again for the millionth time. Is there something else? Probably not. But you know, I'll just scroll down. Give us a cursory glance. Okay, anyway, carbon monoxide. You've been diagnosed. Do you think her brother's gonna call? I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
It got in and it touched me. It touched me and now my head feels like it's gonna explode and
Fun.
Get it out! Get it out!
Get treed, idiot. Next call.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be.
Hallucination.
Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Please hold.
Get to a doctor for your carbon monoxide poisoning. See, the problem with this incredibly long-running joke is that now I have to, like, wait for moments in between the jokes.
Hello. Things are still good here.
Oh, I was kind of hoping her brother would
My brother
call.
has been taken care of, and you no longer need to concern yourself with our household.
Okay.
Good day.
I wasn't really concerned in the first place. This is just a job to me.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. It's quite big, too, which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house, because who knows how big this thing is. I mean, my dog can't even lay down something that big.
I still kind of feel bad for last time when we made her and her family eat poop, but apparently that was the correct decision. Because she didn't call back afterwards. What do we think pooped on her table? Do you think it was a raccoon? They just poured out the trash? Possibly. I don't think there's anything else, but, you know. Nah, I'll go with raccoon. I was thinking of maybe picking a mole again, but nah. Raccoon's easy. It's trash. It's just trash, don't worry about it. Just clean it up. Shoo the raccoon out with a broom.
Hey, yeah, Paul here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Please hold.
Did we get his right last time when we said it was bed bugs? I think we might have. I kind of want to see what happens if I give him the wrong one. Right? I might be stupid. I might be misremembering. I'm gonna say it's teeth, though. Let's just see. Let's get a 0.01% accuracy rating. Let's get it back up. Let's see.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carroll here. We've received complaints that some of the answers that you have been providing have been
So I'm assuming that was incorrect, and it was actually bed bugs, and I was remembering right.
before we are forced to terminate. You've been warned.
These are starting to sound like empty threats, Carol. You've told me you were gonna terminate me like 3 times, and it hasn't happened yet.
This info you sent didn't help, and this family that claims to be mine is trying to have me committed. Where am I? Where's my real family? I need to get back to my real family. No, get off of me. Get off. You can't take me. I need to get back to my family.
Man, that carbon monoxide hits hard, huh? Poor lady.
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions.
She really is. She's so fickle. She can't figure out what she wants to do.
I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Please hold.
I already got this one wrong before by, I think, saying it was something more normal? I don't know. What was it? Did I say it was the wood last time? I just kind of want to see if I can actually get this one correct. So like the kid's mouth was bleeding last time that I got it wrong. This one is still one of the actually hard ones, I think. Because I kind of can't think of what it would be if we're going with actual magical stuff. You know what? Probably not important. I think your pipes are frozen. Where's frozen pipes? It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to be wrong on purpose.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside. I tried to scare the kids off by keeping the porch lights on at night and putting out a neighborhood
It was a
watch
leprechaun.
sign, but
Was it?
I
I'm
think
gonna
there were
read
no
that one now.
Do you have
Little dude stealing teeth.
any
I really
advice?
don't associate leprechauns with stealing teeth, but maybe
Please
maybe I just
hold.
didn't read that. Where are they? There they are. See, this is what I get for not reading. Heaters, furnaces. Makes sense, yeah. Braces, crowns, or joint replacements. I was under the... See, my issue with that was that I was under the impression that, like, the child crying was like a little baby. Because it didn't sound like a 12-year-old, like a kid that would have braces. I think that's what threw me off. Doesn't matter. Leprechauns aren't real. You're crazy. What are you talking about? Whoa. What's this? What animal can we pretend that this is? What animal makes a noise like a whoopee cushion? Vaguely. Do they have a sound one? No. We can't pick raccoons, sadly. Mice stealing your clothes? Humans turned into mice trying to steal your clothes. You know what? You're old. You have poor hearing. Maybe a mouse sounds like a whoopee cushion to you. I don't know. They're just trying to be human again. Have some compassion, old man.
Nope, screwed up again. Real good information you gave me here. It didn't fix anything. Would you shut up? Daddy's on the phone. Why is your mouth bleeding? What are you pointing at?
See, the horrified screaming child, that does not sound like a 12-year-old. That sounds like a baby.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently
Why is she
putting on the
singing to
kettle
me?
for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard.
Bees.
I looked around inside,
You
but I
have bees.
couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because
And you should be, it's
quite
bees.
allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now. My hearing isn't what it used to be, after all.
Okay, get
Please
bead.
hold.
God, all these stupid joke entries that aren't real. I have to scroll past to find bees. Anyway. What kind of channel would have a commercial for this phone line? You're right.
It's in the house. Your people sent us instructions, but nothing we did worked. It's not pranksters
I'm sorry, man. I don't have a home intruder option on my list.
But I have a chance to take it by surprise.
Does he have a gun? Was that a little chick chick? If only the text was not so slow. Please tell me what's happening. Yeah, get him. Okay. Ogre confrontation. Troll confrontation. Get him.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been,
Doctors and police and
having
firemen
trouble
in
with
this
things.
universe are
I
absolutely
thought it was
worthless.
just me, but
What's
both
even the
my
point of
husband and I
having them?
started feeling shortness of breath around the same time. I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Yeah, sure, sounds like black mold to me.
Please hold.
Don't worry about it. You'll be free of your mold problem in no time.
Sheila here again.
Hello,
I
Sheila.
called recently to ask about some buzzing in my cupboard, and the instructions I was sent didn't work. I still hear the buzzing, and it's giving me the most awful headache. It's in my tea! It's in my tea!
Acting. I shouldn't be making fun. I think there are like 5 voice actors for this whole thing. There's only so many voices you can do, but sometimes they just sound a little silly.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
You have some very
Please
musical
hold.
mice. Did you know that mice used to be people? They're probably trying to relearn how to play instruments that they used to play. Back when they had hands. I like my new mice excuse. Every time I can't figure out what it is, it's just people as mice.
The pile keeps growing. Tell me how to get rid of it. The instructions you sent didn't work and smells so foul. I'm hearing angry voices coming from the walls. They keep telling me to eat it. Please, I don't want to eat it. Don't make me eat.
I made you eat it last time and you weren't upset. This sounds like a you problem.
Hey, yeah, Paul here again. Thanks a bunch for nothing, pal. I followed the
You can't stop
instructions
musical
you sent me.
passion.
Yeah, I ain't got
They're
no
starting a
place to sleep.
band.
My kids are breaking
It's
out
like in
with all sorts of
Coraline.
rashes. See you never.
Okay, see you never.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. Please, can you help?
Oh yeah, you got bad
Please
pipes.
hold.
You know dogs have very sensitive noses. Okay, goodbye. Sounded like a butt dial.
Hi, my husband and I followed through on the information that you sent us, but we're still not feeling great. I've been having an extra terrible vivid sleep paralysis, and my husband has started using a machine for sleep apnea now, so that's lovely. I think we'll be getting in touch with the new doctor, so I suppose we're no longer in need of your services. Have a good day.
You too, ma'am. Well, at least she was nice about it. At least she told me to have a good day.
Hello? Hello? I need help. The instructions didn't help. I don't
Yeah.
know what the other one is doing.
Hmm.
He's watching me closely. He's standing up. Meatball.
Oh my god.
Bad boy.
He's a
Get
person
down.
too.
Stop scaring
Just like the
mommy.
mice. Okay. I didn't think she was gonna tell me about her dog's rotting corpse. I'm not too happy about that. Okay. 2 dogs and this is a problem. Well, one of them is dead, so it's at least half a problem. Okay. Weekly report. Wait, what is this? Have I clicked on this before? I don't think I have. It tells you you've gotten correct. Absolutely no one. Nice. Okay. That's what I like to see. Is this the last day? Should I make myself, I'm gonna make myself not immune, or, yeah, not immune to being fired now, and I want to see what happens. Because this is the last day when they give me, like, my final test, right? I believe so. I hope they don't just fire me the moment I log on because they realized how badly I was doing. Okay. Yay, my trial hath begun. Can't wait to get all of these right as well.
Please hold.
If I can actually give the correct answer and it's a normal creature, I'm gonna pick it. But if it's, you know, something supernatural, I'm gonna just pick carbon monoxide probably. Just to see. Maybe I'll get an upgrade from mouse to rat. It's possible.
Please hold.
Not living yet I clatter. What can I pretend this is? I don't know. Frozen pipes? Did they make sounds? I mean, I don't think it tells me, so I'm just gonna have to guess at a random thing that I think fits. Not an animation, that would be ridiculous. Why would a cartoon do that? Anyway. I think the only non-living thing that I could justify as making noise would be the frozen pipes, so I guess we'll say that, see what happens.
Please hold.
What would be water? What creature is watery? I don't need to scroll down this way. I can just scroll down on this list and pick it. I don't know why I keep doing that. What if we just pick frozen pipes again? You know what? No, that was the wrong one. I want frozen pipes. What's a hob? Never heard of it before in my life. Frozen pipes, that's where it's at. So it moves you down into the dirt no matter what you do. But I'm assuming if you get enough horribly wrong, then maybe you get a new little video at the end.
Please hold.
Okay, so that one was flies. I think. If I remember correctly. Not house fires, house flies. I don't know why that keeps happening to me. Why do I keep misclicking? What's wrong? Oh no, my hands. They're turning into little mouse paws. It's happening. Okay.
Please Aod.
Carbon monoxide. Okay. People that have too much. Raccoons are little criminal thieves. I've done it. I've cracked the code. Step within, doesn't matter. That's it. Irrelevant. They're just trying to trick me.
Please Aod.
Gophers live in a garden. Stop scrolling when you're not being told to scroll. Machine, computer. I guess that's my technical difficulty for the day, is that my computer doesn't want to listen to me. Next call.
Please
Rats,
Aod.
rats. We are the rats. Whenever somebody says we are the rats, I don't think of the original Rats song. I think of the Birthday Rats song. I think we're basically getting this like 50% correct. What was the house fire? It was an H. There it is. I mean, it doesn't tell me if I get it right, so whatever.
Please Aod.
Carbon monoxide. Because it finds you and kills you in your home when you least expect it. These are some weird callers. I thought we said we were done with pranks.
Hello, employee. Supervisor Carol here. We've been watching you
I
for
think
some
I'm just gonna
time,
get turned
and
into a
I must
mouse
say
again.
that we have been rather disappointed in your performance
I think I
here.
squandered it.
Many of our callers' lives have been altered for the worse thanks to your negligent answers. Your failure to treat your work here with the gravity it deserves has unfortunately forced us to make a very difficult choice in regards to your continued
Man, I can't believe I'm
employment
gonna
at
get moused
SAFETH.
twice in one day.
Effective immediately, your employment here has been terminated. We wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Thanks, I'm gonna do my best to eat as much chocolate and cheese as I possibly can before I die in 3 years, because now I'm a mouse. No, not my thumbs! Not my thumbs for the second time today! No! How can this be? I'm unemployed! No! Okay. I wish I could do like a dramatic scream no into the sky, but you know, that would wake people up. That'd be rude. Don't want to be rude anyway. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. I'm unemployed now. Exit to menu. Okay. A fate worse than death. Truly. What was this? Okay, this is just actually tells you about all the stuff. I didn't figure out if you could use that as like a cheat guide, but I don't think it really matters. Congratulations. Yeah, my impending dissension. I read that one already. I don't think it's saved if my answers were right there. I wouldn't be able to remember anyway. Whatever. Let's look at the art book again. Let's actually read through it. Okay. Because I did skip through it very quickly because I wanted to get to actually finding the bad ending. Okay. So, the development. Let's read all about the developer's life. When I was maybe 10 or 12 years old, my grandmother gifted me a Dungeons & Dragons monster manual she picked up from a thrift store. Immediately, I fell in love with the book despite having no idea what its purpose was. I would scour its pages constantly, learning everything I could about its many imaginative creatures. Relatable. Since I started developing games, I very much wanted to make a game about the pure joy I experienced flipping through a bestiary. Many games have featured in-game bestiaries, but rarely is it important to actually read through them. Funny critter details. It's the best part. Sad little rat. I see that sad little mice and rats are a common theme. My first attempt at creating a game based around my love for bestiaries was a game aptly titled Bestiary, a fantasy game in which you would play as a researcher testing the dead bodies of monsters with various magical implements in an attempt to write an accurate entry for them, noting properties as you went. The prototype never made it past the conceptual stage, with these concept art pieces and a crude interactable UI being as far as I took it. I wasn't fully happy with the direction, and was art heavy, seemed too generic, and felt little like the activity that inspired it. Skip ahead a while, and my wife and I wind up both getting jobs as actors at a local fantasy theme park called Evermore Park. That sounds like such a fun job. God, I wish that were me. She played a playful fairy, and I voiced and puppeteered a big monster called the Fae King. Cool. The park gave improvisational freedom to its actors, and my wife and I both wound up really stretching some creative muscles while we were there. Every day we'd be crafting up stories on the spot for guests, and improvising scenes with other actors. Eventually, many of the actors quit or were let go, but the park left a substantial creative void within many of the people who worked there, myself included. As time went on, I sorely missed performing and improvising with other actors, and the constant but rewarding creative challenge of tale weaving and lore crafting on the fly. Everybody loves LARPing. 1-800-BESTIARY. During the pandemic, as things felt increasingly dire and lonely, I wrote up a new design document titled 1-800-BESTIARY, a game about answering calls for a hotline that prescribes solutions to various kinds of monster infestations. Wow! Sounds quite a lot like this game that we're playing. I wonder what that leads to. The hope was, with the color angle, I'd be able to wrangle a bunch of actor friends into this fun, quick project, and maybe we'd get a chance to recreate some of that creative spark, and I'd finally get to scratch my childhood bestiary itch. Alas, other priorities came up, so it remained on the back burner for another 3 years. Analog horror, yay, the best kind of horror. Well, maybe not the best kind of horror, but current good kind of horror. I actually haven't watched that many analog horror things. I watched Local 58, and I've seen like little bits and pieces of other ones, but I've never actually watched one all the way through. I should probably try, but there's not really any that I think I'd be specifically interested in, because a lot of them seem like kind of similar. Like, it's usually either aliens or like hell monsters. It seems like the two things that you can do with it. Okay. At the end of 2022, I released a horror game called Night Signal that I'd been trying to finish for the past few years, and while the game didn't perform great, it sure seemed to resonate with people in YouTube comment sections. Because I'm a weak human who craves validation, naturally I'd read each and every comment as it came in. I'd see some people say Night Signal reminded them of analog horror. I gave into curiosity and started going down the rabbit hole. I immediately fell in love. Here is this incredibly fascinating subgenre of horror that oozed with creativity and its second-hand approach to storytelling, all while being wrapped in an instantly recognizable and nostalgic aesthetic. Gemini Home Entertainment became a favorite with its more subdued approach in presenting its horrors so matter-of-factly, buried inside informational videos about mundane topics like wildlife and camping. Analog horror traumatized you as a kid? I was already old when analog horror happened. I mean, maybe. I actually don't know when the first ones came out. But the first time I heard about it, I was already like, I don't know, in high school, maybe early college. But I don't really pay attention to stuff that is popular on the internet. So, I'm not a great person to ask. Look, a creature. We haven't seen this creature. That is really tiny text. I think it just says tube creature. I could be wrong. During my newfound love affair with analog horror, it occurred to me at some point that the genre would be a perfect match for 1-800-BESTIARY's gameplay, and right away I revived the pitch and started on crafting a working prototype. I'm losing my ability to read large blocks of text, I think. I settled on a Windows 95 inspired interface since analog horror was frequently channeling 90s era media, and it felt like the natural digital equivalent. And this was the quick proof of concept. The new working title was Lunar Archives, as I tentatively decided the new concept would revolve around aliens. At this time, the idea was that aliens and monsters could be from anywhere in the world, since that opened up the largest number of possibilities. It didn't feel scary yet to read about a monster that lives nowhere near me. Home Safety Hotline. They figured it out. Analog horror meets papers, please. The bestiary's entries increasingly felt like they needed to be more personal to be scary, so I decided the monsters should all be things that live in your house. Your house specifically, Squishy. Out of curiosity, I asked my wife if she knew of any folklore about monsters that live in your house. The answer was goblins. I doodled up some weird gobos and then a more fitting title idea. Gobos is so good. That's such a good word. Okay, the first one was the ob, so we got to this. We read a little bit of this part. Looks like a troll doll. Guillermo del Toro-esque. Your house, Squishy, your home. There's a hobgoblin looking at you right now. After drawing my first hob, I got a little carried away in my sketchbook, dreaming of different varieties. Different hair and false faces would be for different species and bring them closer in line with the big-nosed goblin designs everyone is familiar with. They're so cute, though. Look at them. They're such little guys. They do look a little bit alien-esque with the giant head. Angry. Spooky little angry eyes. Okay. Wikipedia deep dives, everybody's favorite. That's a gnome. I like being able to actually see the images, like what they're supposed to look like, because a lot of them are really blurry and pixely. Because it's supposed to be an old-timey game, I understand. But I would like to see more creature. Okay. Creative liberties. The idea for the inflatable trolls came from a mix between the folklore of trolls and spriggans, where spriggans were said to be small creatures that could grow to enormous size. It made me think of pufferfish, and I tried to picture what such a creature would look like when deflated. I gave this ability to the trolls because folklore usually portrayed them as too big to enter people's homes, and spriggans felt like they had enough qualities. It's probably just like spots or something, but it looks like he's shiny, like a cartoon balloon. I like that. That's cute. He's endearing. He's not scary. He's just a guy. When drawing monsters, I frequently would find myself having to paint the entire thing to get poses to feel accurate before erasing parts of them later and hiding them behind furniture or blurring them to oblivion. And then they would be crushed into tiny pixels. That's how art is. That does creep me out, actually. Weird dogs are very unsettling to me. I think I was permanently traumatized by Smile Dog when I was little. Because I remember the first time I ever saw a picture of it, it was like, it was at night, and I was reading the creepypasta website or whatever, and that picture showed up, and I was like, okay, so I won't sleep for a week. And then I didn't. Okay. I'm scared by a lot of stupid, silly things, as such both humor and horror can feel like one and the same. When I read about the stories of the puka who pretends to be a horse just to buck people around to scare them for a laugh, I thought of what the indoor modern equivalent might be, and immediately thought of those viral photos of tiny dogs creepily staring at their owners. This is the result, and it may be my proudest artistic achievement. You did good, bro. Terrifying, I hate it. Yeah, Smile Dog. That was an era of the internet. And I think I should mention that the one that I saw first was not the one where it's just like a husky, but somebody like glued a person mouth onto it and it's supposed to be, ooh, scary, because that's not really the scary one. It was the one that like doesn't even really look like a dog and it's like all red and like, I don't know, it looks like it has no fur on the front of its face and it's creepy. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. That one, and it's embarrassing to admit, but Jeff the Killer spooked me for like a good amount of time when I was little. Because I kept finding things and looking at them in the dead of night, which is a terrible time to be reading creepypasta websites. I don't know why I kept doing that to myself. Okay, here are the gnomes. Very good gnomes. Lovely. The Spriggan. Maybe the hardest creature to spot. Yes, it was. I had no idea that it was in that picture. Throughout development, I'd asked playtesters to try and find the Spriggan. No one has found the Spriggan. I could consider this a failure on my part as a designer, but instead I left it. Make it this what you will. He's very stealthy. He's a stealthy little guy. The troll is another creature that I painted in far more detail before blurring him to hell and back, so here he is in all his wrinkly, deflated glory for your viewing pleasure. He's so handsome. This is also, I don't like this. I don't like high contrast, like weird shadow faces. It's like the uncanny valley for a shadow person. They're like a shadow, but not quite. It's weird. I don't like it. The boggart is maybe the most traditionally spooky creature I designed for HSH, with his uncanny human-like face and long, slender figure. After reading into boggart lore and finding out they are sort of the forefathers of the boogeyman, it seemed only fitting to make it more traditionally ghoulish. I didn't notice this guy either. I was really not paying attention to the images, I don't think. Because people weren't giving me visual descriptions of things. They were just telling me what was happening in their house, so I just read the text. Deflated Troll is the Pillsbury Doughboy. He's like the Pillsbury Doughboy, but if he was sourdough. Okay, the trash gnome was inspired by a fan suggestion described as Oscar the Grouch, but worse. The thought of a muppety creature with a large mouth that lives in trash was too entertaining to pass up. To create the trash gnome, I took a photo of a raccoon and rearranged the eyes and head to create our scruffy little friend. This is another creature where I created more than was seen in the end result. That is deeply unsettling now that I know that you cut up a raccoon for it. That poor raccoon. And this was the actual photo. By Tasha Kamrowski. Everybody clap for Tasha Kamrowski because that's a cool picture. I like that picture. And then these little guys. So Sprite and Laundry Gnome. I didn't see Laundry Gnome. That's a good hidden one. Little guy. The design for sprites was intended to be a mix between mosquitoes and more traditional fairies. In general, I am frightened of most flying insects, so I wanted the idea of having a little fairy in your home to give people like me the shivers. The Warlock Remnant is an edited photograph of me wearing a Halloween mask from my childhood with a cheap vampire costume I had from past Halloweens. Felt cute, might delete later. That's good. And the coupons, because people didn't, people just wanted to get things wrong to get more funny calls, so they needed coupons. Makes sense. Here's the rat. We got spoilers. Before we even got turned into a mouse, we saw this, but I didn't read it. I just looked at the picture because I didn't want to ruin anything. Okay. Originally, the game over ending was much simpler and to the point, with Carol firing the player and wiping their memory before sending them on their way. After the promotion was written, I decided to come up with something a little more whimsical for the game over to better suit the world. Inspired by Roald Dahl's The Witches, we came up with the idea that Carol should turn the player into a mouse. On the morning of the shoot, I molded these props from air-dry clay, painted them with acrylic, and then hastily glued some faux craft store fur on. David then held these in front of the camera while I filmed the ending on my living room floor. Nice. Good behind the scenes. Originally, the player received their promotion at the end of their shift on Saturday, but it felt a bit too abrupt to go from an otherwise normal workday to the game's fantastical ending in a single call. After a bit of brainstorming, we wound up coming with the final trial, where you would be called by cryptic cloaked callers, testing your knowledge with riddles, all without having access to your database. This one's cute. Look at him. He's a little mole. He's a little guy. Look at his weird tentacle nose. I love him. When the game's ending was written, in order for music to be composed for it early on, this crude animated storyboard was created to dictate the pacing and structure so music could be written for it. The animatic and music would later serve to guide the pacing of the shoot, with David shouting at appropriate cues as we filmed. That's cute. Look at them. The little guys hiding behind trees. They're so friendly. The promotion crown. The promotion crown was a unique prop I had glued together out of craft store materials, including a small wreath, little curvy sticks, and fake mushrooms. Given the players only getting their first promotion, the materials involved are more crude and common than the more lavish crown that Faye Carol wears. 'Cause she's my supervisor. In addition to playing the role of Carol, Courtney designed the final makeup and costume look for Faye Carol in the game's ending cutscene, depicting Carol in her truer, more ancient form. I want to look like a proper swamp witch, she said. She succeeded. That's very swamp witch-esque. Good work. Faye Carol's costume was pieced together by Courtney herself, utilizing stressed netting, faux moss, a stressed black skirt, and topping it all off with a crown fashioned from faux twigs and leaves. I like that she's like dressed like a spooky fairy, but she's just giving a regular old thumbs up. That's nice. Okay. So that's the art book. Okay. We've done it. Yay! We lost the game. But it was finally our goal to do badly. Okay. Okay. Well, now that I don't have, like, the credits to talk over or, like, to enjoy the music, I feel a little bit awkward. Anyway. Thank you for coming. Okay, I'm trying to think if I have anything to say. I don't think so. I am going to, I'm thinking of maybe streaming tomorrow, but that's a big maybe. Just because I don't want to play the same game 2 weeks in a row and also have it be kind of underwhelming because I just got turned into a mouse. So I might play something. It might be a little earlier than normal. Since I don't want to stay up too ridiculously late on a work night. Because I'm a real adult with a job. But yeah, maybe look forward to that, maybe don't. It's 50-50. But yeah, I'll see you next time, whenever that may be. please don't get turned into a mouse or a rat. I would appreciate it if you had opposable thumbs so that you could look up my streams and watch them more. Thank you. Okay. Good night. Have a good night. Goodbye, goodbye. Good night, goodbye, good night, goodbye, good night, bye. Hey.